Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast, All Things Extraordinary with Kish. And I am your host, Kishana Johnson. Yes, guys, I am excited to announce the 10th episode of the podcast, All Things Extraordinary with Kish. We have reached 10 episodes, starting September 1st to today, November 17th. I am very excited. Guys, when I started the journey, I was like, how am I going to really fit this into my life? As hectic as it already is. And some things I had to put on pause to make this happen, because when you know you had to do something and all the signs were there and the confirmed, things came along, I did it, and I'm so proud of myself that I have been talking to you every Thursday since this happened. Oh goodness, wonderful. It's a good feeling when you accomplish one of your goals, something that I've thought about doing for a long time. And thanks to all of you who encouraged me, thanks to BCA Recording Studio for all your initial help. I could not have done this without you. Thank you to Ren Hicks Photography Studio for helping me to get my first studio set up, and photography and constant encouragement, coaching, motivation. These two men never allowed me to quit. Thank you to Gigi, P. Rivera, Davina. Thank you to Salome. Thank you to my family. Don't want to forget you and leave you guys out. Thank you to my husband. Thank you to all of you who contributed. Can't call everyone's names, but you sent in your kind words and you made it believable. So I appreciate you all. Episode 10, you guys. To the Rock Encounter Fellowship for sharing me on this platform. I know I've been missing sometimes, but it was worth it. It's a different way of ministering. Yes, it is. It is all good. So I just wanted to also give a shout out finally to Salome Williams, one of the persons who called and practically insisted, Kish, you need to pray about this because I think it's time to start a podcast. And for showing up and being there every week to say, Kish, I heard the podcast, it is nice, and this is what I think, and hey, such and such. I appreciate that, for helping me to share. Guys, I just know that you need people, and you need your supporters. You need your circle. You definitely need your tribe. So find people who are willing to connect and to help you grow in your area of gifting and in whatever you love. Just make good connections with people. And for those of you who have just been listening out there in radio podcast land, thank you and welcome to All Things Extraordinary with Kish. Yay! There are two people that had sent me contributions last week to add to the podcast. What does a man find most attractive in a woman? And I mistakenly, guys, I forgot to put them in there. So I wanted to share it this week so my contributors don't feel left out. So Mr. Hicks, can you imagine? I loved it so much and I left you out. Please forgive me. So I will be playing what you said because I absolutely loved it. It's so powerful. You sound philosophical and so deep, and that's why you're my friend. And also another friend of mine who is a CEO and a businessman who has done a great deal in life for himself and for others. He also sent in a very simple statement. His was written, so I can just say it to you. And he said what he wants most from a woman or finds most attractive in a woman, it is her ability to appreciate him for his hard work. Listen up, ladies. Again, the men are speaking, and even though some of these men are married, but it's still the same. To be a wife, there are certain things that we must possess as women. And one of those things, coming from my friend here, is that he needs to feel appreciated. So in any little way that you can. Recently, my husband came back from a trip, and I was surprising him with a brand new home decor space that I fixed in our home. Okay, I put nice things on the table and I make it pretty, and I said, "Ta-da!" Yeah, I mean, who does that? But being an interior decorator and knowing that that's what I love, seeing the joy in my face, and he said, "Wow, babes, this is beautiful. We finally got something done with this area, and it's nice." So I really loved that, and that was my welcome home. It is a lot of things, that is my love language. Home decor, making things beautiful and in order. So speak loudly your love language in showing your appreciation. And I didn't just do the home decor. Yes, he could smell the dinner from the moment he walked in. Because, men, you're going to get to them through the belly. They love it. Them love the belly. Them love the food. They love the food. And I made sure he had that. From time to time, just say things like, "Babe, I appreciate you waking up so early. I don't know how you do it. This is hard." Because I had to pick up the slacks in his absence with constantly getting the kids and taking them to their many different errands and appointments. Guys, it was so exhausting. And I wasn't doing his job. So I was just doing the other little things he would do for us. Man, I said to him, "Babes, listen, you are working way too hard. And I'm trying to see if I can help you to simplify your life." Just let them feel appreciated, because that's going to do wonders for your relationship. And men, I hope you do the same. Please. Let your women know how much you appreciate the little things that they do around the house. And please see the things they do. Don't just ignore it. "That's a new curtain. I like that." Yeah. Just say something nice. So go back and listen to last week's podcast, because it was wonderful. The men spoke. So fixing crowns was a wonderful episode. We did a couple of those, and I also come to realize, going in, I only thought that we were fixing the crowns of queens, because usually that's what the term is associated with. But I forgot that men also wear crowns. Yes, our men are kings. No, over here in an extraordinary school, we don't talk about women kings. No, that's just a concept. But we crown the men as who they are, kings, and the women as who they are, queens. And we fix everybody's crowns, because we all need support in different areas and stages of our life. So to you, I say shout out and all the love. Thank you for being here with me. I can't say thank you enough. Now I'm going to play Mr. Hicks' wonderful philosophical words to us women. Here we go.
What makes a woman attractive to me, it's not her shape or her form, her makeup or her eyes, but her light. The fact that she's in search of her purpose, if she hasn't found it, because perfection isn't necessary in this journey, but the desire to live your purpose for God and for man with God is most attractive to me. A woman of purpose.
Amazing. I was still listening. I felt like I was in a speech. I didn't even realize it was done. I could just listen to Mr. Ren's beautiful voice explaining this beautiful narration, his story of who a woman is. And I really went, into that imagination with him. I think that was just beautiful. A woman who is pursuing her purpose in search of it or who have found it. That's a woman who, to him, has light. And that's what he's after. Ladies, listen, are you reaching for your purpose and trying to fulfill it? Because men somehow seem to be weak for that. It is a compliment for me when I hear a man say, I love the way you are. I love your attitude, your drive, your go getter personality, and they try to explain it to me, and I'm like, well, I know not every woman is like me, but I believe that a lot of women nowadays, especially Black women, women of color, and minority women, are taking on this purposeful, business oriented, entrepreneurial mindset. So to be hearing that today, it's really alarming to me. Like, okay, are there really women who aren't about their purpose? And this is the reason for my approach. Okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the introduction of my special guest for today's episode, I thought about closing out this episode with a bright, brilliant, beautiful, triple B little girl, none other than my little Destiny. She is here because I know she's awesome, and she and I had a conversation last night. I had to take her to the urgent care to check her eyes because she's just coming out of a cold virus. And I noticed some really red eyes coming around all the corners, and I'm like, nope, this is either a pink eye or something else. And on our way, I told her tomorrow's podcast day, and if you're home, if you don't have to go to school, which I don't think you should with your eyes looking like that, because anything with eyes, is usually contagious. So I said, if you stay home, we'll do a podcast together. And she started telling me, okay, what are we going to talk about? And planning the whole thing. So, hearing the doctor rightfully agreeing with me that she should, he made sure to tell me, was she in school today? I said, yes. He's like, okay, don't send her back tomorrow. Let us treat this eye, and gave me medication for it. For that to kill the bacteria. Hey. Okay. Yep, interruption from honey, but guys, it's all good. So on our way back, I was like, look at that. Like, we literally manifested. We spoke that into being. So she came to do the podcast with me today and adding all the spice and little girl niceness that we need. Let's hear it from her. Welcome, Miss Destiny.
Hello, everyone. My name is Destiny Johnson, and I am the daughter of Kishana Johnson and the daughter of Neil Johnson. Today, this podcast is my part of the podcast is going to be about the name Destiny. Now, my name means a lot to my mother. She first got my name when she was in high school, which was about 15 years ago, long time ago. So she got this name, and she said to herself, when I get a daughter, I'm going to name her Destiny. And you might see a lot of her social medias saying, Destineydesigns, but that's not actually her real name. And I always ask her why she always uses my name to do her stuff. But if she likes it, I guess.
No, actually, let me interject. I'm not using your name. I gave you my name. I gave you my name, Destiny, my spiritual name, Destiny, not my real name. So it's not my real name on my birth certificate, but the name came to me in high school. Yeah, but I got the name, I think it was a spiritual thing, but I didn't understand. It was just in my mind and in my spirit. So I was using it for my emails, writing it in my books, trying to put it in the middle of my name. And I said that when I grew up, I wanted a daughter with this name. And when I started my businesses, everything, I was just kind of giving birth to things and naming them Destiny, not just you. So I feel like that is my name that God has given to me, because all of us have a name that's given to us by God. We just have to find it. Now continue, baby girl.
Yes, I guess that is correct. But it was my name
No. Let's move on from there.
Anyways,
Because she's about to take me to task with this, guys. I cannot.
so today we are going to be talking about the meaning of my name.
Okay. What does it mean?
So, the definition, I guess, of destiny would be like what you're meant to be, or like, oh my gosh, this is my destiny. I want to do this when I grow older, or I want to do this for the rest of my life. That's pretty much the definition. But I'm pretty sure when my mom named me Destiny, she meant that, but not all of those stuff. She meant other things, good things.
Like one word I'll give you, fulfillment.
Fulfillment.
Yes, that I did get the daughter I asked for.
True.
So it was my destiny to have a daughter. So it was only fitting that you have that name.
I guess it fit right into the box, fit right into the circle.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Both of us go by the name Destiny. Most people call me that because it's a name on my business. And it's perfectly fine if you call me that. But, guys, the point is not just the name. It's what it means. Dictionary-wise, we know that it means events or circumstances that happens to a person voluntarily or involuntarily. Some subscribe to the notion that you cannot change your destiny by none of your actions. It's just a future event that is prescribed for your life. However, I subscribe to the other notion of the word destiny. Spiritually, that the destiny that God has given to us, we can grow into it and we can accept it. We have a choice to accept it or not to accept it. Just as you have a choice to be saved or not to be saved, you also have a choice to accept your destiny. And once you accept and believe, then your life aligns to what your true destiny is. And you're being encouraged today on this episode to find your path to your destiny. There is one path that is chosen, predestinated, according to the word of God for your life. If you're not a Bible believer and you just believe that you will walk into your destiny no matter what, there's still certain choices that you will have to make. You're not going to lay in your bed for the rest of your life and that happens. You're going to get impulses. You're going to be getting promptings that will tell you, don't do that, but do this. It will feel natural. It will feel like this is the right thing to do.
It will feel like it's meant to be.
Like it was meant to be, exactly. So
and
tell
you'll
me.
live happily ever after.
We'll see about that. Have you ever had a moment in your life where you felt like something else was prompting you to either do something or to not do it?
I mean, I'm thinking of it, but I don't think it would be such a serious thing. It's not a serious thing. It's just like something
that happened. What
yeah,
is it?
just a small minor thing, So you're gonna laugh, but I was coloring in a book.
Okay.
And I was like, what should be the color of this girl's clothes?
Mm-hmm.
What should be the color of her skin? What should be the color of her clothes? I decided to have her a purple kind of clothes, like a purple scheme, blue and purple. And I wanted her to be black.
Okay.
Purple really stood out.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You gave her that color because you felt like that's what she should look like.
Yes.
All right. And that's great. You followed your instincts. You followed your heart. Is there anything else you'd like the lovely fans to know about your life or my life or our life?
Yeah. So,
the life of extraordinary. Yes.
Yeah. So, my mom does a lot of stuff. A lot.
Such as? Give some examples.
Such as home decor.
That's one.
And I'm going to be talking about it.
Try not move. Okay.
So, she does home decor. And she does it for a lot of people's houses. Since I am the daughter of her, I get it for free.
Whoa, yay!
Yeah. she has good taste too.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm
baby.
like, yes, you need to do my room. I want a nice purple pink, nice slick bed,
Mm-hmm.
and it's done. Just took a couple days, The first time she did my room was actually a surprise. I thought she was just fixing my bed or something because you were doing a lot of stuff in my bed.
It was a new bed.
It was a new bed.
taking it out of
I
the
thought
box.
you were putting it together. That's all I thought, really. So I was like, it's normal. So when she's done and she calls me into the room, I was like, I'm going to see a nice, pretty bed in my room. And that's all I thought. And then all of a sudden I come in and it looks like a whole different room. I'm like,
Woo-hoo.
oh, I'm sorry, I went to the wrong room. Let me go into my room. I'm like, whose room is this? Because it's not my room.
Tell us, what else did you see that was new?
I saw a wreath, a beautiful wreath.
Mm-hmm.
I saw new sheets. I saw new,
wallpaper.
no,
Curtains.
curtains.
Uh-huh.
Saw new curtains, saw new wallpaper too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it just looked so beautiful.
Flowers on the wall.
I enjoyed it a lot. And I loved sleeping in there that day.
Yes, you
One of the
did.
best sleeps I ever had.
See, that's the feeling that comes with mommy's decor business. I am not just giving you a room makeover or something new, but I'm giving you a new feeling that makes you sleep well.
Yeah.
Because you deserve it.
Yeah, I guess I deserve it.
Okay, guys, that's my little girl. She is very smart, brilliant. Most times I don't feel like I'm living with children. She's like just turned 9 on her birthday, November 13th. How was your birthday?
It was nice and fun. I got a phone, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was an iPhone 11, by the way.
That's showing off. And guys, if you should see her, she's just very extra.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I went to jumping place, Urban Air.
Urban Air Adventures.
Had fun.
Mm-hmm.
Had fun. I got a lot of presents for families. Thank you, Grandma.
Auntie and cousins.
Yeah.
You also got birthday cake. Come on, girl. We
Yeah.
showered you for this birthday. You can't barely remember anything.
It was great. It was great. The cake was really good. We also got macaroons.
Those were delicious.
They're done.
And dinner.
Dinner, yes.
Uh-huh.
Wegmans, you need to go there.
Yes.
It's amazing.
The food was fresh and really good. So that was dinner. Then gifts kept on coming. Even as I forgot I didn't give her that new fashion coloring book she ordered.
Mm-hmm.
Her brother also got in on the birthday gifts by receiving a brand new
Phone.
iPhone 12.
Yeah, he was throwing a little hussy fit that I got a better phone than him.
Yeah, because he had what, the 6?
The
4?
5.
It was a 6. Mm-hmm. So one birthday turned into a gift for the rest.
But I'm glad. Because when he was sad that I got a better phone, I felt sad. Because I want to make everyone happy and have their little stuff. Enjoy themselves, So, yeah.
I told you guys she's sweet. Feel better though. She's on her sick day from school. So, Destiny, any final words that you would like to share with all our listeners on All Things Extraordinary with Kish about your name, the name Destiny, what it means to you, what you would like for it to mean to them?
Well, I guess I have a little speech, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to really say this from the bottom of my heart. So, I want you to seek and to follow your destiny.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say destiny, I'm talking about like your God-given destiny.
Good. Makes sense.
And to follow the path that is chosen for you. The path that is chosen for you. And do what you were put in the world to do.
Yeah.
You know, the thing that was assigned for your life. You know? It's really not too late.
Is it?
Just know that you can go back to your little kid dreams and you can just do it and do what you want to do. Do what makes you feel happy and do your destiny. Oh, yeah.
Great. And then let me ask you that, because that was beautiful, by the way.
Thanks.
Let me ask you, what would you like to be when you grow up?
There's a lot of things I would like to be when I grew up, but I'm just going to list 3 things. The first thing is that I want to be a hairdresser. I really like hair. I really like doing hair. I like those stuff. I also want to be a singer. One of the things I've been wanting to do for a long time since I was like a little tiny tot. And I want to be like my mom and be a home decor person.
Really?
Yeah, and do home decor.
Wow. I never thought that would be on your list.
It's been on my list.
Well, starting this Saturday, I'm taking you to my first job to decorate a home for the Christmas, and you are coming to pass the things. All right?
Past things I can do more.
Like what?
Like put stuff up and get ladders and...
No, those are stuff for the adults to do and the grown-ups. So you're passing the things, and then you're giving your feedback on, okay, mommy, no, straight, like, fix that, maybe not, use this ornament. So we're going to hang the ornaments on the trees, all right?
I guess.
So you're hired. I'm hiring you into the business.
$5 an hour.
$5 an hour. You're so cheap. Yes. That's perfect. Forget I said the word cheap. You're not cheap, but that is actually perfect. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so...
Yeah.
Guys. Anyways, she don't need to know. But I'm so happy you came. Your glasses is so pretty.
Thank you.
Don't ruin this one, okay?
Yeah.
And you have graced All Things Extraordinary, the podcast with Kish, for the 10th episode, the last one before we break for the holidays.
At least do like a holiday finale.
Like what?
Like you can call it All Things
Things.
Extraordinary Holiday Special or something.
No, because I'll be working during the holiday, fixing homes and making them pretty. But tell them where they can find me. On all of my social media as
Destiny.
House of Destiny,
House of Destiny.
Home Decor. That's the name of our interior design business.
Yeah.
All right. And on social media, everywhere else, Instagram and Facebook as Kishana Johnson. So yes, I'll be posting pictures of my work as we progress and how we're enjoying the holidays. And we want you to have a happy holiday. Enjoy your holiday season. Bond with your children and spend quality time with the family. Go out, have fun. Anything you want to tell them? Eat a lot of...
Okay. Eat a lot of the foods that you like. Eat all of that turkey, all of that eggnog, all of that mac and cheese.
Your favorites.
Yum.
Yum, yum.
And enjoy yourself.
Be safe, guys. Be happy. All right? And do some bomb, awesome decorating. Remember, Kish is over here looking at you. Okay? Just imagine me saying, that don't look right. Take that down. Okay? Try this. Yes, miss. Yes, sir. I like that color on this Christmas tree. Okay? So, yeah, give it a deeper meaning this time. Celebrate you. Celebrate life. Celebrate what was done for you. And I'll see you back after Christmas. I'm going to let you go now.
Yeah, thanks. My back is hurting. All right, bye everyone. Thank you for listening to my beautiful, nice voice.
Oh my God, that's too much. I have to tone her down, right, guys? And she's gonna tell me when I start playing back the recording that she doesn't like the way her voice sounds. So she was just trying to over promote her little self. But that is my destiny. See you back after Christmas. After Christmas with a brand new series. This series will be called the Extraordinary Business Branding Series. So if you're interested in entrepreneurship, if you want to start a business or a brand, or if you've been doing it but you need a support team, you need to check in with other entrepreneurs. Well, welcome back to new guests. All right, a podcast with a new look. And we will be jumpstarting that podcast series. Number 2. With a spotlight on extraordinary business branding. Are you ready for it? All right, so my purpose is to help you. I'm going to take my task more seriously. I'm going to come back being a better, refined me, well-rested, and I hope you do the same. We're going to make it. All right, let's end the year well and end the year strong and complete those goals. Crush them. I love you guys. This has been awesome. 10 episodes in. I've been consistent. Every Thursday, I talk to you guys. I've been on this podcast next time around, all right? So, I'll see you then. Bye for now. Bye, Destiny. Say
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Oh, that sounds so cheesy. The way she looked at me.